What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion, joining a couple fights into this OKTAGON 65 card, and I'm excited to stay live and cover as much of this card as I can with you guys here today. Typically, we cover entire cards or entire portions of the cards, entire prelims, entire main card, or the whole thing 7 hours straight, which sometimes OKTAGON goes that long, and this one might be a long one with all the extracurriculars they have. They're giving out prizes. They got the tournament finals. It's a great card. 3 title fights at the end of the card. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary reaction, of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Thank you to everyone who joined us for Road FC. Thank you to everyone who joined us for Black Combat the last 2 days. If we can find a stream for kickboxing late tonight, like starting like 1, 2 a.m., we will cover it. If not, we will have the Rise and Picks and Predictions video drop like first thing in the morning or late in the evening. Just quick housekeeping notes, guys. Usually I cover these entire cards. OKTAGON is not usually on Sunday. I had a prior commitment. I have a birthday party to go to. I had the Squid Games walkout here, of course. So I'm going to be streaming until I have to leave. It's around 3 p.m. Eastern. So anyways, I'm going to be streaming for another couple hours. I know I'm going to miss the big fights, but there's other channels covering this as well, so you can hop over to them when we're done over here. Again, I never like to miss OKTAGON. If it was yesterday, I would have done it. Actually, no, I was working yesterday. Never mind. If it was Friday, I would have done it. If it was Saturday, I would have done it. Hell, if it was yesterday, I would have pushed my work to today to get it done. But alas, it's on a Sunday. It's kind of a weird schedule this holiday season, and our schedule has been a little bit weird this holiday season as well. But regardless, we'll be back to some regularity next week and going into the new year. And hey, I'm just glad I was able to hop on for a little bit here with you guys, especially coming off a pretty fun Road FC card last night that, I mean, took us into what, 4 or 5 a.m. So I hope you guys got some sleep and hope you guys are ready for some more mixed martial arts. What do you think about Igor? Can he win? I am picking Magard to win, especially if he's the underdog. I think it's a good underdog. Igor is very talented and dangerous, though. But Jonas Magard has been able to fight a lot of dangerous opponents. So I'm picking Magard to win, but like it's very, very close. Very, very close. Yo, what's up, Kenny? Good to see you. What's up, Chris? What's up, Activated? Good to see you guys. Hell yeah, I've been watching since it began. Now I'm eating some Jimmy John's. I had Jimmy John's for the first time 2 weeks ago. Pretty good. Like for your like fast food sub sort of thing, it puts Subway to shame. There's a YouTube channel streaming this event. It's a legit channel as well. No way. I'm doing good, Chris. We stayed up all night last night watching more Korean MMA, so I'm a little tired, but hey, I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way, bro. There were some great fights. How are you doing today, Chris? And by the way, shout out to all the members in the chat too. Chris is here, Activate A, Kenny Bigums. What's up, Hockey from Home? I see you. Got some action on Novak. What's up, Hockey from Home? Jesse, good to see you. Yes, that's OKTAGON with the C. That's OKTAGON with the C. All right. Emil Kurhela, 7-2 as a pro, coming off a loss to Max Holzer, where he actually put up a pretty good fight against him in the first round. This one's pretty much a pick'em, ladies and gentlemen. They're fighting at 145 pounds. We don't see a lot of great fighters come out of Finland. I think Mr. Finland, he won last night, but against what, a 16-16 guy. Shout out to our friends in the chat or Diego in the chat who were keeping me abreast of that. 3 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 0 decisions. So he goes out in the Shield and he's lost twice via decision. I like that he finishes all his opponents. 0-1 in OKTAGON, which is the Max Holzer fight, and 7-1 in Cage MMA Finland. That's the thing. The regionals in Finland just aren't that great yet, but it's growing. It's growing. Good win against a 7-4-1 guy and a 9-4 guy to earn that shot against Max Holzer. Marko Novak out of Slovakia, 5-1 as a pro, 4-1 in his last 5 fights on a 3-fight win streak. Be a 2-0 guy. He beat Roussel, 5-0 guy, and 8-10. I'm gonna go with. How many submissions does he have? 2 submissions. I'm gonna go with the Finn. I was impressed enough with his toughness, and I was impressed enough with his toughness, and he held his own for a good portion of that fight against Max Holzer, who's gonna be a top guy. That is my pick. Locking it in. Let's get to the comments and the commentary here. Yo, Justin with the donation right out of the bat. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, brother? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Going for the takedown here is Kurhela. Kurhela Deville. What's up, Justin? Thank you so much. You did not have to do that, brother. I almost feel dirty taking that because we're not going to be live throughout this whole event. We're just going to be live for like 2 hours until I have to go to my friend's birthday. It's my friend's kid's birthday, but you know, we're all celebrating together. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and Kurhela looking for that double leg. Thank you so much, Justin, for the $5 donation. Again, guys, we are going to try to be live later tonight. There's a knockout kickboxing event, but it's very, very tough to find. You have to jump through some hoops to be able to even watch the broadcast with or without a VPN. So we'll keep you abreast of that. 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. How good was that, Scott? Black Combat, better rule set. Road FC, better pacing and more knockouts. I think it's the channel that does UFC in France. Oh, interesting. Hey, well, shout out to them. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you so much, Justin. Still battling for the takedown here up against the cage with the right underhooks is Kurhela. Kurhela, a lot of amateur matches. That is true. That is true. He went 9-12 on the amateur scene, but he fought some really good guys, both in the IMMAF as well as the Finnish amateur scene. Yeah, Amir Kwani still the holder of the greatest profile picture on Tapology. That is true. That is true. They separate. Back at center. Oh, nice right hand by Kurhela. Light on his feet here, in and out of the pocket. 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah, Amir Khani can't win an MMA fight to save his life anymore. Oh, nice Nina. High kick attempt by Novak, and they reset center. He can't win an MMA fight to save his life anymore against good competition, but Mr. Finland does have the most based MMA profile picture on Tapology. So shout out to Mr. Finland. Yo, what's up, Douglas? Good to see you. You hear about Canada and US possibly together as one? You actually believe that shit, Chris? That's crazy, bro. I hope you don't, but yeah, I hear a lot of crazy news. 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. They can have Quebec, dude. Other than that, fuck off. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. What's up, Dougie? I think it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, in that it's not real, and people who think it's real are fucked in the head. That's what I think. No, it would be horrendous, dude. Come on. Come on. They want our oil. That's it. And then they'll leave the middle class and poor people literally to die. 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. The indigenous people, they won't care about it all. So no, fuck that, dude. They can have Quebec. 1 minute and 43 seconds on the clock. And it's never going to happen. It's the dumbest shit ever. And it's literally to just stir up more division amongst the people. So yeah. The people who are believing that are fucking sheep, man. They're even more foolish plebeians than those who think that there's no MMA going on during the UFC break. 1 minute and 23 seconds on the clock. Is this UFC? A couple hours is better than no hours. True, true. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Quebec, they can take. Well, Quebec wants to separate. Quebec always wants to separate. Then they're like, oh, whoops, it's not financially viable. Nice left elbow by Novak, and they finally escape that clinch again back at center. So 1 minute and 2 seconds. Love the Montreal women, though, I have to say. 55 seconds on the clock. The poutine. 55 on the clock. Oh, nice left hook by Kurhela and a low kick by Novak. Is this PFL? Hey, what's up, Hunter? Good to see you. So this is OKTAGON with a K. It's the top league in the Czech Republic, but it has really made roads into the German market as well. Really, really good league. Vote in the poll question. I actually want to gauge the poll question here, guys. Low kick by... I want to know what you guys think. Has it surpassed KSW? Oh, a nice right uppercut in the left by Kurhela. Novak with a good high guard. Left by Kurhela. Left by Novak. 10 seconds. This is a good scrap, man. 5 seconds. Oh, and a nice right hand by Kurhela to end it. There's definitely some fine Frenchies out there, so I pose it could stay. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the French people are pretty cool outside of like the preppy folks from Quebec City and like half the preppy folks from Montreal. Basically, Quebec, Chris Gray, it's small town hick ass Canada, except they speak French and they eat better than us. I spent a lot of time in traveling Quebec actually when I was younger, and I worked there for 2 summers when I was younger. And yeah, it's like a different world. It's a weird subculture of Canada, kind of like Newfies, but Newfies are more relatable to us Islanders, right? Haunter, it's good to see you, buddy. And yeah, this is the top one of the top European leagues now that's starting to really, take that European throne. Like I think KSW is better than Cage Warriors personally. All right, so all the the judging is all over the place here. So one judge gives the first round to Novak. The other 2 judges give the first round to Kurhela. OKTAGON is the best in the world. What's up, buddy? It is such a great league. It's such a great league. But I can get poutine at Costco, not going all the way there. Doubt it. Costco poutine is fine. There's nothing like the McDonald's style poutine change in Quebec, though. They're on another level. It's like the New York style fries, but like actual good products. 4 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everybody joining. I appreciate you guys. It's weird that we're streaming OKTAGON on a Sunday. Right now we're in the second round, as you can see up there, and Kurhela's up on 2 judges' scorecards. 4 minutes and 16 on the clock. Low kick by Novak. And again, guys, I know streaming, we haven't been like going ham streaming this weekend. I have been doing my best. We've done streams every day. We haven't done like all day streams. I've been busy, post holidays. I have a big job for a new client it's going to settle down a little bit here, but we've just been recording and editing a lot. I've been covering hockey for the Soda Pod YouTube channel. So we're not taking a step back permanently from this channel. And I say that as we're still streaming like all night, but just for some context, my personal life, there's only so many hours in the day that I can operate, work, and stream for you guys. Right hand by Kurhela and a counter left by Novak. Novak with a nice right hand. I just want to let you guys know that everything's good, and we're going to continue to buzz. We're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to cover everything under the sun combat sports for you guys in 2025. It's just been a busy couple weeks, guys. Left by Kurhela. A nice left and a right by Novak. Novak, the way he kind of strikes. Oh, nice right uppercut by Kurhela. Kind of looks like the Slovak Sean Strickland, although his stance is a little bit wider. Flying knee attempt by Kurhela. 3 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Kurhela slowing down a little bit. Well, with a K or a C, you got to be specific. You can't have typos, no chill. You got to be careful with your typos for this one because those are 2 different leagues. So are you referring to the Kazakh league or are you referring to the Czech league? I don't think OKTAGON with a K has surpassed KSW just yet personally either. Good to see you, Nocho. When do you leave to Japan again? 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. And looking for the takedown is Kurhela, and a nice stuffing of the takedown by Novak. Novak, I think, is cracking him with the better shot so far in this round, and he did a nice job defending the takedown. Since this is a smaller stream here today, because like I said, guys, I have a commitment in a couple hours, a prior commitment. I wanted to jump on here at least for a little bit and hang out with you guys and watch these fights. But we'll set the like goal at 30 likes. There's 30 of you watching right now. We hit 30 likes on the Road FC stream last time. If we could hit 30 likes on a freaking Road FC stream, shout out to the Korean MMA organization, we can hit 30 likes on OKTAGON. And nice reversal by Kurhela, and he actually gets in the top position, modified half guard side control, 1 minute and 55 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I relate to the Newfoundlanders, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotians a lot more than Albertans and Quebecers. I'm probably a little bit more on the Alberta side just because I grew up in northern BC, hick-ass, hick-ass small town Canada that wasn't on the coast before I moved to the coast. And then I'm kind of a mix of like Alberta and Islanders, I guess. Because that's where I would say in my most like important developmental years, I lived in Alberta and the island. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. But like people think Canada is just, hose are it. There's a lot of culture in all parts of Canada, just like the United States. It's just bigger, vaster, and way more hick in most areas. 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock. And escaping that triangle choke attempt there was Kurhela. Kurhela re-enters the guard of Novak, but Novak's trying to get his back. What's up, Merrick? Good to see you, buddy. 51 seconds on the clock. Yo, shout out to African Knockout, a great league with some intense finishes and fights. 43 seconds on the clock, trying to stay in the top position, but great back take by Novak. And we have our first backpack of the stream. I have African Knockout playing on the side, love Octagon, but they have nobody big as Pud, Saladin, or Khalidov. Well, not to mention some of the Cage Warriors guys who went over as well. So I agree. Not to mention Phil the Freak, the greatest heavyweight on the planet, Phil the Freak. 15 seconds on the clock and still in the top position is Kurhela. This is a tough round to score, man. I still think I'm going to give it to Novak despite Kurhela being in the top position for a while. Oh, and Novak just hit him with the up kick. I think Novak did more damage. Though he was on the bottom. He had a triangle choke attempt and a freaking up kick. What do you guys think? Hello from Slovakia. Yo, shout out to the Czechs. Shout out to the Slovakians. Shout out to the Germans watching as well. I know you guys are big hockey fans. I've been covering the World Juniors as well on my second channel. The Slovak and Swiss game the other day. One of the best junior hockey games I've ever seen in my life. I love Fight Circus. I've applied to work with them on a couple occasions as well, or to work for them. Like literally sent in an application to do like commentary. I think Matt Brown was on a recent one. I love watching Bob Sapp. How is he phony? He's the greatest heavyweight on the planet right now. No other heavyweight has a 14 fight win streak. No other heavyweight has defended their belt 12 times or 11 times. And he left no doubt against arguably one of the better opponents and way younger opponents who'd gotten a lot better since their last time fighting. All right, two judges have it tied. One judge still has Emil Kurhela up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why people don't give Phil DeFree the maybe at this point Chris is like, I know it's gonna get a reaction out of Isha, so I'm gonna do it. But like, yeah, dude, the fact that he doesn't get the respect that he deserves amongst the MMA community is insane. It just shows that the MMA community, especially online, only cares about the UFC, which sucks, man, to be perfectly honest. 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Let's get it all. 4 minutes and 37 seconds. What do you guys have planned for the rest of the holidays? I know like Christmas is over, but New Year's is upon us. You guys have any big New Year's plans? Let me know in the chat. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and Kurhela pushing Novak up against the cage. 1-1 on two judges, and the other has a 2-0. Let's go, Novak. I think it's 1-1. Like, that's how I would have scored it. But that one judge who really likes Kurhela is keeping this in his favors. This will come down to the wire. 4 minutes on the clock. And again, guys, I'm going to say this throughout the show. I won't be able to cover this entire event. I've had a prior commitment this Sunday for a while. Octagon's usually never on Sunday, so I never usually think that there's an issue. Unfortunately, during the holiday schedule and because of the Czechs, Germans, and Slovaks playing hockey in the U20s, I imagine that influenced that, and probably arena scheduling too influenced them doing the show on Sunday. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Ooh, and a nice counter left by Novak. Novak striking. I mean, honestly, this is just a great, evenly matched fight. And both the fighters are showing a tremendous display of mixed martial arts. It's awesome. Yo, what's up, James? Good to see you. Is it wild that never heard of this fight league? I think I'm about to buy it, though, based off your hype. Do you have DAZN? It's on DAZN. It's not wild. I only learned about this league 2 years ago. And it was because of our chat. It was because of our chat. And and I would say this year and last year, their growth trajectory has been insane. So they have, like, in 2 years become one of the biggest MMA promotions in Europe. Nice takedown by Kurhela. Asked the mat back to the cage by Novak. 2 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. So yeah, I would say, like, you know what's crazy, Jamie, is this is knocking on the door, in my opinion, to like the level that KSW is at. I think it's already there with Cage Wars. Cage Wars like has a lot of fighters, but like I really don't rank them as high as a lot of people still do. I don't watch hockey as much anymore like I used to. A lot of Canucks broke my heart. Might start again, honestly. Yeah, it's tough being a team sports fan. It comes in waves for me too, Chris. Like I will always bleed blue and green. I love that team. But yeah, it's tough. But the World Juniors always reignite my love for hockey. DAZN, Canada, US. Ooh, I believe the States. I'm not sure about Canada, but I'm pretty sure if you use a VPN, because I'm in the States watching it on DAZN. I imagine it's the same on Canada, though. I imagine it's the same. If you have DAZN Canada, check it out. Fuck, I have a parlay with Novak. Please get up. Novak is back up to his feet. 1 minute, 52 seconds on the clock, and Novak landing some nice knees. Because it's got to be Sid the Kid last season or two. Well, he signed a 4-year extension. He signed a 4-year extension this year. 1 minute, 40 seconds. I think he's going to stay and play at least another Olympics. Oh, a nice right hand by Novak. Keita is going to kill his ass. He's my fighting club for Muay Thai, and I see his dedication and training. It's crazy. What's up, Noah? Good to see you, dude. I love Keita. I love Keita. I like Paradeiser as well, but I really am hoping Keita takes that next level and really, or takes that next step and really gets on some of the, maybe even the UFC's radar. He deserves that big money, deserves to be tested against the best in the world, and he's been really fun to watch. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Novak trying to control Kurhela. Final minute in this very close fight, and Novak gets the takedown, body lock takedown in deep water. OKTAGON has easy 16K fans turn up, and KSW struggles to fill KSW France 18K card. True, but if it was in Poland, I imagine the KSW fans show up every single time. But that is true. Like, that is a great point. OKTAGON, whether they're in Germany, whether they're in Slovakia, whether they're in the Czech Republic, they sell out every single time. Huge arena. Looking for the back take here late with 30 seconds left is Novak. Can he get that double hooking? 26 seconds. I wish, Philip, like I said, I'm only going to stream until I literally have to go. Or else I would stream the whole card today. You guys know I always cover as much OKTAGON as I can, but if it's on a Sunday, it's just tougher because there's stuff already planned for this day, weeks in advance. 10 seconds. Trust me, I got FOMO too, man. I want to be covering those title fights as well. Big shots here in the top position by Kurhela to leave no doubt, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Great fight. Great fight. Novak 2-1. Easy, gotta be. He did more on the feet. This is the thing. I agree that Novak should probably win this fight. But Kurhela was louder in his shots, especially in his entries with his ground and pound, that sometimes the judges, they see that activity and that, those forceful shots and think, okay, if it's an even fight, I'm going to give it to the guy who looked to be more aggressive, looked to be more active. But technically, I agree. Hey, what's up, MMA events vlogs? Got here late is on DAZN only. Shoot. I think in the States it's on DAZN only, but you guys can try here. By the way, Keita was offered UFC 3 times and he declined. I know he declined the last one because, well, he was in the Tip Sport tournament, right? And he wants that big money prize. And you know what? I don't blame him, early, because this was when he was under, it's when he was still 7 wins, right? And he said, no, I want to continue to develop in this league. And, straight up OKTAGON's probably paying him more than the UFC. Probably his sponsors in OKTAGON are paying him more than the UFC was originally offering. So I don't mind him. I don't mind him waiting. Well, it's kind of like Saladin. Saladin was offered a contract too. Kyoji was offered a contract recently too, but they lowballed him as well in Ryzen. I feel similar with international footy because my Manchester United been hot garbage lately, and I can just leech off England or Portugal or Argentina. If it's unanimous, we know it's Novak at least. True. Let's go. Unanimous Novak minus 120 hits. Let's go. Hey, look, I like Emil and I want him to do well, and that was a good fight. But yeah, this was the right decision. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Boskert? Thank you so much for joining. Respect from Germany. Yo, Boskert, your German hockey team in the U20s has been amazing this tournament. The Germany, Switzerland, and freaking Latvia have been... Latvia beat Canada, bro. Latvia beat Canada. Missed my last 2 chats at the top. International hockey I love more, honestly, now, since I don't see Penguins winning the cup together. But Canada always in the... Oh, Canada's always in the mix. Absolutely. It's almost like for Canadian fans, we we expect gold every year, right? We expect gold every year, but I am not overlooking the United States, especially coming in the Olympics, not next year, but the year after, Gray. I have the US winning the Olympics. I really do. They have better goaltending. They have better goaltending and just as much firepower as Canada right now at the pro level. They're going to have the Hughes brothers, the freaking Kachuk brothers, Austin Matthews, as well as some of the rising Americans right now as well, like Celebrini's Canadian, thank fucking God. But still, though, yeah, international hockey. I watched the World Championships during the Olympics, or during the playoffs too, the Stanley Cup playoffs. But the U20s are something special. It looks like you can pay for this event for a pay-per-view. Is it $16? Yes, you can also on Octagon TV. You can also, I should say, if you have DAZN, it's on there, but you can also pay for the pay-per-view. Before I got DAZN, I paid for every pay-per-view. It was totally worth it. Yo, what's up, Robert G? And this, James, is one of the best cards of the year. So if you're going to get in to Octagon with a K, this is one of the best cards to do it, in my opinion. How's it going, Robert? I have 1,200 square foot carpet cleaning job. I have to start tomorrow and finish before I can do my New Year's partying. You know what? Like I did a couple carpet cleaning jobs just for like a friend who had a business one summer in college. I actually really liked it. There's something stupidly satisfying about that job, Scott. Damn, Nova got a huge lump on his head. Let's go, good scoring. Oh, it's on YouTube for free. You're a mod. Do you want to just throw the link in the chat for those? That's right. Activate was saying there's a YouTube channel that's posting it for free because it's their big show here. Look at that. Look at that. Thanks, buddy. So you paid for a season ticket essentially for Octagon with DAZN, yeah. MMA events vlog. What? Dude. Yeah, the States are coming in hot with that classic rivalry for hockey again, it seems. Yes. And I mean, who knows? Maybe the Russians are allowed. I guess they will be. It'll be the Olympic athletes of Russia. Dude, I can't wait for the Olympics with the NHL players back. A lot of people here in the States, because they hold on to that miracle run, they like more just like amateurs and college players. Not me. Hey, what's up, Karl Marx? Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, there's the links. Yo, Tommy Unders. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Great to see you, sir. Yo, Canada's well represented in the chat here today. I love it. What's up, Karl Marx? Yo, Activate A just saved MMA events vlog. Shout everyone, check out the link Activate A posted. If it works in your region, great. If it doesn't, well, we tried. Yo, shout to Activate A doing God's work. All right, let's get to this next one, ladies and gentlemen. Again, only going to be live for another hour and a half-ish. Again, my apologies for not being able to cover this entire card here today. I said at the beginning of the card, and I'll say it throughout the stream. Usually these cards are on Friday or Saturday, right? And we do cover Octagon religiously on the channel. I mean, look up Octagon with a K on the channel. You'll see how many live streams we've done. I just assumed it wasn't on Sunday a couple weeks ago when I made plans. So I have some plans here midday, but I will be back later tonight to finish the Rise and Picks and Predictions videos for you guys, or video for you guys. And if we can stream knockout kickboxing, we can find a stream, and like even the legal stream, it's super hard to find because it's, you know, geo-locked under Unext. But if we can find a stream, I promise we will cover it. This event has had a Squid Games vibe to it. I wonder if Squid Games is sponsoring them or they're just like milking it with the second season. By the way, I haven't seen the second season yet, so please do not spoil anything. Bonjour, mes amis canadiens et français. Peter Gable, Marco Novak. Let's go. You too, brother. What's up, Matty? Yo, shout out to Slovakia. Again, that Slovakia-Switzerland hockey game the other day was one of the best junior games I've ever seen in my life. Oh, wait. Is this the next fight? Oh, he's walking out straight Squid Games with the suit and everything. In Korea, there was some walkouts. So I'm living in the United States, but I'm from Canada, brother. I loved watching junior games after opening presents and eating breakfast on Christmas as a kid. Dude, it's the best Christmas tradition on the planet. Sad to see Benny Bajrami lost. He fought last week also. This dude's got heart, though. How crazy is that he fought last week? There's two French dudes on that YouTube link. If only Canada was winning. Hey, let's go. Oh, so they're just doing like full on Squid Games vibe, like both of them walking out in it. Both of them walking out in it. If only Canada was winning, yeah, dude. Well, Hockey Canada is. Look, I love the Canadian players, but I despise Hockey Canada right now. Chris Gray for them allowing a lot of the allowing is the wrong word, but being turning a blind eye to a lot of the things that are going on and that have gone on under their watch, under their governance. The way they treat their employees, the way they treat their women employees, and how shitty they are at building a U20 team. Sweet fights are still live. Octagon are good fans. A chance to win 100K by throwing paper airplanes from the seat, right? He got knocked out in the first like minute and a half striking ace, and it was brutal. He got hit on the temple like 3 times. They're doing a lot of Squid Games. I wonder if Squid Games sponsored them. Oh, wait, so this isn't the next fight. This is just a walkout slash face-off. I was going to say, I don't think these are the 2 next guys fighting. This guy looks like Max Holder's big brother. That's true. I wonder if Squid Games is actually like sponsoring this event, or if they're just, yeah, I don't know. Or if they're just you know, riding the wave. You know what I should do in the chat here? Give me 1 sec, guys. By the way, I always pin, like, because some people ask on the channel, hey, I don't like donating on YouTube. I like donating on PayPal and Venmo. So I put those always in the pinned comment. I'm going to switch up the pinned comment, though, guys, just so people know that I'm not going to be streaming this event the whole day. And then that way, if you guys do want to donate, again, I'm never going to ask for donations. I'm never going to ask for you guys to become members. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, we'll really appreciate it, and we'll give you shout outs, but that's not the concern here. I will put it in the description though, because I think I forgot. If you guys do want to donate another way, but just heads up, I usually keep it just on the pin comment, but I'm not going to do that here. Okay, so this is Kozma versus Pukash at Octagon 67. Okay, so they're just doing a face-off here. Come on, Octagon. We don't need any buffer time here. We need as many fights as we can squeeze in before I have to go. Justin Dillon, by the way, with the $5 donation. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just going to change up the pin comment here so people know that I will have to stream a little bit short, but I'm going to try to make it up for you guys here with a little knockout kickboxing later. Smash that like button if you haven't already, guys. We're trying to get to 30 likes on the video. It's going to be a shorter stream today, like I said, because I do have to go to a friend's birthday party later. Well, it's his kid's birthday party, but the parents are going to be partying. So there you go. All right. We're going to get to this next one here in a moment. Like I said, I'm just going to switch up the pinned comment. I did put in the description. Again, if you guys want to check it out, go check it out. That's the last I will say on that. And I'll get back to you guys' comments here in a sec. I will get right into the breakdown here in 1 moment, Jordan. I'll get to the breakdown here in 1 moment. All right, cold open for this next one, and we'll highlight it here in just a moment, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Just updating something here in the chat. Vote in the poll question, by the way. We'll check in on the poll question before I close this tab. So if you haven't already, please do so. All right. There we go. I'm going to pin this. All right, poll question. Has Octagon surpassed KSW in popularity and talent? 68% of you say yes. 17 say no. 3 say tied. And 12% say, of course, is this UFC? I'm surprised that Octagon has gotten 68% of the vote. I love Octagon. I think it's not quite there with KSW yet, but it's closer to tied, in my opinion. It's closer to tied. All right, let's get back to the live chat here. So I am bringing some big beers, some imperial stouts that are minimum 14%. No, unfortunately here today. It's on a Sunday, and 2 weeks ago, you know, I made plans. I was invited to a friend's house to actually be social with some of my real life homies, not my city life homies here. And yeah, but I mean, I could have just scrapped this overall and said, we're only going to do a couple hours. It's not worth it. Nah, dude. Octagon is always worth it, and I wanted to hang out with you guys for a bit. I am going to try to do knockout kickboxing tonight, though. I bet you got like 60% Canadians here. It's cool to see. Like when I started this, Chris Gray, we'd had barely any Canadian fans in the chat. It's cool to see that like there's a lot of Canadian MMA fans out there. Pink Panther looks different with his normal hair, right? Yeah, it's for the future card. Yeah. Have you done a detail of channel subs to show where everyone is from? Mostly Asia, to be honest. In this chat, probably Canadians today, but mostly Asia, mostly Japan and Thailand. And then I think it's Japan, Thailand, Brazil, Czech Republic, Germany, then North America. I have a dog shot on Aslaner plus 325. Again, big shout out to everyone in the chat here. Appreciate you guys. He's not fought yet. Yo, what's up, Exploring the Car? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. How's your day going, dude? I hope you're having a great Sunday. By the way, guys, Exploring the Car, great YouTube channel as well. Interviews fighters. And he has a really cool talk show as well. About a lot of like religious history is how I'll you had the better term for it, but for someone who actually studied some religious studies in school, loved like the history of all that stuff. Really cool channel. I've been going backwards. I haven't been starting from your oldest stuff to new stuff. I've been going backwards, and I love the last interview. Really cool stuff. Hey, salut, Nicholas. Good to see you. Yo, is this UFC? Damn, just saw the Suchil Kim KO. I know. KSW struggles to fill arenas, in my opinion. 14% below the head off. I was wondering about that fight as well, but I think I'm going to stay off. Servino clearly makes bad in fight decisions. Did you see some of the KSW France card picks people posted on Twitter? They were like kind of only 80% full. I did see that. I think they should have waited until like a couple cards after 100. Irish too, but a small percentage. Yes. I was just going off of the big ones. I should look though. Hey, what's up, Ron? Good to see you. I agree, bro. Our Canadian players be great, but organization is a mess. What's up, Henry? I'm sipping a Sandbagger hard seltzer. How is that? I'm not a sour guy, and I generally am not a seltzer guy, but I've started to dabble in some of like the new ones. I feel like they're starting to get that style a little bit more dialed, some of the big breweries. There we go. Yes, great stuff. The grape stuff being brushed under the rugs for years now, but since the Me Too movement, it's been falling apart for them in the creepy way. Dude, is there knockout kickboxing, that Japan promotion? There is. It's just you have to jump through some hoops on Unext to get it. So I'm going to try my best tonight. Novak won. Yes, he did. Yeah, not typically a seltzer guy, but like I will say there's some breweries out there, some really well-respected breweries who are just doing a really good job creating, beers, seltzers in various styles. So I'll always give them a shot. I'll give them a shot and see like, okay, this had, good reviews. I try forms of alcohol and food that I generally don't like at times just to see how it is. All right. Fighters are being announced in the cage. Ozen Aslaner, 8-5-1 as a pro. He is 2-2 in his last 4 fights. Oh, dude, Scott, no worries, buddy. No worries. Sometimes YouTube glitches out and stuff like that, so it's all good. You've been donating so much these last few days, bro. It's all good. Give her a little refresh and a pause, and if you got to wait till next time, you got to wait till next time. But I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Thumbs up, oh yes, like the stream. So he's 2-2 in his last 4 fights, out of Germany, plus 260. 5 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 3 decisions. I like that. I like that. 0-1 in Octagon, 2-3-1 in GMC, 4-0 in RFC. On 2-fight losing streak right now against decent opponents. Hurt his knee in the first round. Yeah, I remember that one. Lost unanimous decision. Beat a 9-2 guy. Draw against an 8-2. He's honestly, his resume is not bad, dude. His resume is not bad at all. Looking up against Jakub Tichota, 5-3 as a pro, 1-3 in his last 4 fights on a 3-fight losing streak against George Staines, against Keita, 9-2. Like this one, this one was bad. This was a stain. This was a stainness on his resume. 25 years of age. He's the huge favorite in this one out of the Czech Republic. 2 KO, TKO, 1 submission, 2 decisions. These two guys, really, really good opponents, obviously, so no shame in losing this, especially split decision. This one, a little bit of shame. Fought some pretty good guys as well on the come-up, and a very good 14-5 amateur career. I'm going to go with Tichota, but Aslaner, there's definitely a shot for him there as he just landed a nice left. I'm going to Tichota, but Aslaner definitely could get this one. He's got that power, and he's got the size and a little bit of range advantage as well. Body kick by Aslaner. 4 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Hopefully you get it back though, dude, because I imagine you can dispute something like that. It just might be a little bit of a process. Trust me, I know. Hey, cheers, buddy. I pick Aslaner. We're down to 4 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Aslaner. Nice left and a counter right. Yeah, sometimes mobile is weird as well. 3 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Oh, man, he's landing some good shots here. Aslaner's getting the better of Tichota on the feet. Tichota, right? Hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Luca. And looking for the takedown here is Tichota. Double leg. Good defense here by Aslaner up in the cage. Aslaner may pull it off. Yeah, Hockey Canada is worse than the average folks, though, Chris. Like, they're absolute scum. Because this is a pattern that's dated back so long, and yes, it is everywhere. And obviously, when the microscope is on it, you're going to find stuff. But, like, that's no excuse for me personally. And it's like, I'm going to be critical and hate on them as they should be hated on. 3 minutes on the clock. Because it's, at the end of the day, it's a culture thing. Going for the back take. Going for the back take. Double hooks in. Double hooks in. Great job by Tichota getting the back of Aslaner. And this is where he had the advantage. Looking for the rear naked choke. Looking for the rear naked choke. Aslaner's going to fight the hands. Aslaner's going to fight the hands. We got a backpack, ladies and gentlemen. Can he fight the hands? This grip is strong. This grip is strong. 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. 2 minutes and 33 seconds. He's still trying to fight that grip. He's still trying to fight that grip. Oh my goodness, Tichota squeezing, ladies and gentlemen, squeezing. Oh my God, Aslaner fought the hands. He fought the hands, and he shook him off. Aslaner in the top position. Aslaner in the top position. 2 minutes on the clock. He hasn't fought yet. He hasn't fought yet. It skipped it for me a bit blurry. 1 minute 59 seconds on the clock. No, I know. I'm not suggesting that. Sorry, I'm trying to fire through chat. And I know this is like an important conversation, but like, I can't really have that conversation right now when we're calling the fights. But I totally understand the perspective, and like for the most part, I'm there too. This is just, it's happened so many times, without even like an internal investigation or federal investigation, right? And like, just enough's enough, right? Enough's enough. Let's start having more guys be examples like Gavin McKenna, right? Like he's 16, 17 years old. And already way more mature than half the guys who are like in their 20s who played for, under our nation's flag, right? 1 minute on the clock and not inviting Tichota back up to his feet. No, you're all good, Chris. You're all good. Do more just sit down general streams like we did last week, because I do want to have these conversations with you guys, especially within like the realm of the sports that we love, right? And especially from like Canadian to Canadian, right? It's an important conversation to have. 33 seconds clock. Left uppercut by Aslaner. 25 seconds. What a crazy round, dude. And Aslaner picking apart Tichota on the feet. Overhand right by Tichota. Tichota with the left. Aslaner blocking that high kick. Tichota mixing with the overhand left. Aslaner with a 1-2 and a hook. Oh, nice right uppercut and a left to the body. Dude, Aslaner's boxing is crisp, clean, and beautiful. This might be fight of the year. In OKTAGON? Oh, big left by Aslaner. What a great first round. My fight of the year is Kuzi Ashizawa in Ryzen. And that's it for the second round. Is Tichota tired? Maybe from that squeeze. Yeah, let's take a point for the toes. 1-0 Aslaner. So I missed. So his toes are in the cage. Sorry, I missed that. But yes, cut off his toes. May friends love, baby. There's no fight of the year outside the UFC, right? That is YouTube from 1080. What's going on, guys? What's up, GCN picks? Is my connection going? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Let me know in the chat. Don't just say what's good. Let me know what's going on so I can fix it, guys. Because on my end, we're all good. Nice. Is this UFC? Also, welcome for a picture. Very bad judging. It's laggy. Okay, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. We'll do a little reset. All right, right back to the second round. 1 sec.
I just bought a new whip. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she'll never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above. Get the cream on the side. Make you laugh to know it. That's the stuff that I love. La da da da. We can be friends if you wanna.
Hey guys, hopefully I don't know what's going on. Everything checks out, so I'm not sure what's going on. My apologies. We'll continue to monitor it. 4 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock in the second round. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. No idea what's on my end. Everything checks out. Maybe the program I'm using is tripping. I know we're having issues with it yesterday as well. 3 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Low kick by Tichota. Right hand by Tichota. It's so bad. Damn. All right. Well, I guess we have to stop the stream. Sorry, guys. That sucks. 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Because yeah, I'm not gonna stream if it's gonna be awful quality. Because you guys are just gonna give the thumbs down. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the connection, guys. Way worse. All right. Well, we'll be right back. Sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna try to fix it. I have no idea what's going on. Hold tight, guys. We won't end stream. Hold tight. We'll figure this out. 1 sec.
I just bought a new whip. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she'll never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above. Get the cream on the side. Make you laugh to know it. That's the stuff that I love. La da da da. We can be friends if you wanna. We can just talk if you wanna. We can all end. you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights on the stars if you wanna. We could just kiss if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. It's like the story of my life. Best friends, but we rocking all the same things. Say you need me, but you really tryna change lanes. Well, I don't even care. In my life, I don't battle with no fear. Fighting dragons, always been a real one. Hate you saying showing love, you a real chameleon. Get the facts freaking straight, always on repeat. Like, we could be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just... I just bought a new whip. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she'll never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above, get the cream on the side, make you laugh to no end. That's the stuff that I love, la da da da. We can be friends if you wanna. We can just talk if you wanna. We can hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights on the stars if you wanna. We could just kiss if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. It's like the story of my life. Best friends, but we rocking all the same things. Say you need me, but you really tryna change lanes. Well, I don't even care. In my life, I don't battle with no fear. Fighting dragons, always been a real one. Hate you saying showing love, you a real chameleon. Get the facts freaking straight, always on repeat. Like, we could be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just... I just bought a new whip. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she'll never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above, get the cream on the side, make you laugh to no end. That's the stuff that I love, la da da da. We can be friends if you wanna. We can just talk if you wanna. We can hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights on the stars if you wanna. We could just kiss if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. It's like the story of my life. Best friends, but we rocking all the same things. Say you need me, but you really tryna change lanes. Well, I don't even care. In my life, I don't battle with no fear. Fighting dragons, always been a real one. Hate you saying showing love, you a real chameleon. Get the facts freaking straight, always on repeat. Like, we could be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just...
All right, guys, did a full reset. Everything internet wise checks out on my end, so it looks like. Sorry about this, guys. We might have to end stream. Looks like there's a connection issue with YouTube and streaming program right now. If it gets really, really bad again, we'll cancel stream, but we'll continue to try to ride it out until the end of this fight. Really sorry about that, guys. Again, my end just ran some tests, just restarted everything on my end. Upload speed, download speed is flawless, so I'm not sure what's going on, but we're gonna fight through this fight, and we'll see what happens here at the end. 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. And looking for the takedown is Tichota. How'd you guys score that second one? Like I said, I was trying to get some things fixed here. 3 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm really actually impressed with that first round by Aslaner, and from what I saw in the second round, he looked like he was still getting the better of him on the feet, and now he's in the top position and invites him back up to see 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Yeah, hopefully it lasts, guys. Again, there's nothing I can do, so we'll see. We'll see. Right hand by Tichota. We haven't had the issues like this for a while, so my bad, my bad. Nice takedown by Tichota. 2 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. Where fighters are not giving up. It's not that. It has nothing to do with that, dude. It has nothing to do with that. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. It wouldn't matter if I put video or not. That's not the issue. It's the actual feed from the stream program to YouTube that's not that's not taking quick enough. 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Going into side control here is Tichota. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Yeah, my apologies, guys. 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Bro, how did one judge have Tichota up? That's crazy. 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. There's been kind of one rogue judge so far anyways. We saw that in the last fight. 1 minute 59 seconds. Now you're getting done anyways. All right, cool, guys. Thank you for your patience. We try to obviously put out the best quality we can here. So I know TD in the live chat was not happy, but hopefully he's happy now. 1 minute 41 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 38 seconds. Top position here by Aslaner. Again, landing some big shots in the top position. What an underdog performance. Again, I caught the first round and now the third round. Second round scrambling to get things back on track here. But what a performance by Aslaner. Aslaner with some nice right hammer fist. Aslaner taking over. He keeps getting almost choked out. That's why Aslaner's looking bad. Well, I disagree. He almost, in the first round, he almost got choked out. Again, you guys saw the second round a little bit more closely. Was he in that deep water? Big shots, definitely top got him. Almost double the strikes, and he's going to lose. 57 seconds on the clock. Yes, 67 significant strikes for Aslaner. C'est love, c'est love. 49 seconds on the clock. And Aslaner, both of them are straight gas, but he's continuing to end strong in the guard. Postured up, throwing shots to the body, throwing shots to the head. Now, these aren't necessarily the hardest shots because he's tired, but he invites his opponent back up to his feet, or at least he will here as he's kicking the legs a little bit. 2 minutes or 20 seconds on the clock. Back up to their feet. 17 seconds. Nice left by Tichota. A 1-2 by Aslaner. Oh, big left by Tichota. This should be 30-27 Aslaner. Aslaner with a left and a right. What a fun fight, guys. Sorry for the connection issues. That sucked. It kind of ruined the vibe of this fight a little bit because this fight was all 3-round banger. Great display of mixed martial arts. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my apologies for whatever the fuck is going on YouTube right now. But we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling. This should be 30-27 Aslaner. Again, I was trying to get things back on track in the second round, so I wasn't watching it as close as you guys. But first round, despite Tichota getting him in that choke, that was like the only thing Tichota did, and I don't think that was enough to win the round, given how much damage Aslaner did otherwise. Second round, from what I was watching, it looked like Aslaner got the better of him. Third round, Aslaner, like, you can't even make an argument for Tichota in the third round. Stream legged out one of the greatest fights in the past decade. I far from one of the greatest fights in the past decade, but one of the best fights in Octagon for sure. Like, this fight doesn't even come close to Koji Ashizawa, dude. But and I'm not trying to poo-poo it. I'm just like, we got to be realistic here, Henry. We got to be realistic here. Great fight, though. Great fight, and I'm gonna go back and watch the second round here after this. I need a split. Just sipping on that Canadian dry cranberry ginger ale. Nice. Second round was very clear. Aslaner almost finished his opponent. 104 strikes to 60. Yeah, what a fight here. What a fight here. Yeah, 75 significant to 36. The takedowns. I mean, Tichota only got 3 takes. And I say only because he got it pretty easily in the first round. And yeah, 4 submission attempts, but I think the one that really like scored the most for him was the first round. Like, I could see judges even giving him the first round because of that, but it was very, very clear damage the other way. Jamie Cotter, there's various ways you can watch it. It's free on YouTube right now. It is also on pay-per-view on Octagon TV. It's also on DAZN. Really good fight, but Tichota was way overvalued coming in. Win or lose, I'm happy with my bet. Split decision. And Aslaner wins split decision. That was the right decision. And again, I missed most of the second round, and that was the right decision. The right guy won based on damage. Lander all the way. Let's go. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What a freaking train wreck of a stream today. Only going to be on for another, I don't know, not that much longer. Freaking stream and connection, and I don't know what happened there. Freaking cuts out during the second round of an amazing fight. Jamie, I'm watching it on DAZN, so ask the chat, because a lot of the chat's watching it on YouTube. It might just be the prelims on YouTube. I don't know. I either always buy the pay-per-view or watch on DAZN, my friend. The link to the fight is in the chat. The YouTube link, yeah, it's probably buried now, though. It's probably buried now. So if anyone else wants to share it again, please do so. Oh, there you go. Activate A, doing God's work. There you go, Jamie. There you go. What a great performance by Aslaner. Unable to get back in the win column was Tichota. Now he's on a 4-fight losing streak, but Ozan Aslaner was able to get back on the train. Told you Aslaner may pull it off. I had a feeling. He came out just looking so much better in the striking department too. TG, an African knockout champion is live on YouTube right now. New MMA promotion unlocked. Dude, that's such a great promotion. No Chill MMA is watching that promotion right now. And you know what's cool? They have some awesome knockouts. So I would say every second or third membership stream that we do when we cover highlights, we at least have 1 or 2 or sometimes even 3 African knockouts. There was some crazy flying knee recently by a 1-in-4 guy who absolutely destroyed his opponent in beautiful fashion. Oops. I think I pay monthly for it. I think it's $20. I don't think I got it for the year. I think I paid monthly, but I should just buy it for the year. It's either 15 or $20. Also, Octagon 68 is live on YouTube. Thanks, man. Fleury's from my hometown, so would like to watch, but saw that the pay-per-view is 15 or something like that, which isn't actually that bad, right? For me, anything under $40 or pay-per-view is, in my opinion, is worth it. And I'm not somebody who makes a ton of money. It's if I'm going to invest my time up to 7 hours to watch a card, it's okay, $40, 7 hours. I mean, the math checks out. But I'm rooting for Will Fleury, by the way. What language is he speaking? Seems like he's mixing English into something. German. My buddy Jason Costa was champ in EFC Africa. That's cool. Yes, he did lose a split decision. Or a decision. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if they will be up for all the card, but seems like since it's on RMC Sport YouTube channel. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Well, yeah, well, hopefully it's there. And we're rooting for Will Fleury. My team Liverpool are winning 5-0, top of the league. I'm glad the connection is back there. Of course the connection or whatever again, I have no idea what happened there. And I'll stop talking about this, but I'm curious now because everything checked out on my side. But anyways, I wonder if other YouTubers who are using this who use this platform ran into any issues. But anyways, we're back. Clear as day. Probably have enough time for 1 to 2 more fights before I have to run, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining. Whoa, what a suit. Holy, this guy looks like a friggin' the Edmonton Oilers mascot here. Hey, what's up, Proste? Good to see you, Proste. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out from the Czech Republic. Go Czechia. They had a damn good game against the Kazakhs yesterday. 14-2. They beat the Kazakhs in the World Junior Championship. All right, another lightweight fight coming up here, guys. Another lightweight fight coming up here. Again, we are going to try to stream Knockout later tonight, but it's very, very hard to find. You have to be like a UNEX subscriber and like a Japanese credit card holder, and it's just wild. It's just wild. So we'll see if we can get that going tonight. If not, we'll have the Ryzen picks and predictions for you bright and early, and then tomorrow we have Ryzen. We have Ryzen tomorrow. When does Keita fight? Not for a while, dude. Not for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more fights. But probably another, 2 hours? Probably another 2 hours. Because they're doing a lot of like, they're probably going to do some fight announcements. They're probably going to go to the panel for about like half an hour between the prelims and the main card. They're going to do that fan giveaway. Well, I mean, in this case, I wouldn't even say it's difficult. Knockout is not a popular like promotion outside like Japan, really. And they have an exclusive deal with UNEX. So I would say money. Always follow the money, right? UNEX probably pays them very, very well. And they're like, this is how we operate our platform here in Japan. So there you go. There you go. For the most part, I would say that it's way easier than it's ever been. But yeah, some of like the very domestic leagues are, and people were asking about this last night in the Road FC, saying why doesn't Road FC, for example, the Korean league, why don't they like advertise more to the North American audience? Because their sole focus is selling tickets, getting people in the door, making sure that people domestically are supporting this league before they go internationally, right? Especially since Road FC puts their product out there for free and doesn't charge pay-per-view. Pretty hyped for Magard's fight. I think he wins, dude. I think he wins. 102,000 people are watching OKTAGON YouTube right now. That is amazing, dude. That is amazing. How free are you today, brother? I am not. I am not at all. I am so not free that we have to cut this stream early because I'm going to I have a prior commitment. 2 weeks ago when I said, oh yeah, I'm free Sunday the 29th. There's no MMA going on Sunday the 29th. Yeah, joke's on me. OKTAGON decided to put their card on a Sunday. So I'm here. We had some technical issues. We started a little late. We're going to end a little early, but hey, I wanted to jump on and hang out with you guys because I knew a lot of you were watching this card. 0-5. Just took a shot on Daniel Schwint plus 350. Probably won't hit 2 huge dogs in a row, but I was looking at Bolander, but WMMA scares me. You need okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna stop myself there, but yes is the answer. Vote for Sport did a really good documentary on her. I'm perfect on Tapology picks so far. Let's go. If you have a free time, Fight Circus to say, oh, what time is Fight Circus on? Oh, damn. That's why someone brought it up earlier. I usually watch Fight Circus late, like 2 weeks after, just because if it's on, I'll watch it. Or if it's like if I have nothing going on and a fight occurred, then I'll watch it. What time does it start? 2, 3, 5, 1. Or Alter Ego, Patty the Baddie. The circus is the best thing on today. I got Sardari. 8 p.m. on YouTube. Ooh, I might be able to cover that. We'll see. I might be able to cover that. I got to finish my Ryzen picks and predictions too, because we weren't able to finish them last night because I had to jump on Road FC. But we'll see if we can do that. That one will be a game time decision. Good to see you, Patty the Fatty. Yeah, I wonder why they're on a Sunday. I wish they were on Sundays more often, but 1 week nothing is happening on Saturday. Now they go on Sunday. I think it's because the Czechs played I think the Czechs played hockey yesterday. That and probably arena. I think it's a mix because like the Czechs care about hockey like almost as much as like Canadians do, right? So when their international team is playing, they probably, you know, because this is the biggest tournament. I know Americans don't give a fuck about this tournament, which is completely insane given that you guys are the favorite to win again. But whatever, you guys, you don't want to watch the greatest tournament in sport. That's on you. But like the World Junior Championship is very important to every other nation outside of the United States, right? It's the greatest tournament in sports. So I imagine that they're kind of tiptoeing around the Czech schedule, as well as probably an arena booking. Yo, Temp Letter with the $2 donation. Respect the hustle. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, brother. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I almost feel bad because I feel like this week has been a thinner week of streaming for us. There's been no shortage of mixed martial arts and combat sports, but it's been a thinner week for us because we've just had so much going on. I've been streaming so much hockey on my second channel, so I really appreciate it, guys, because I've personally felt bad, but I'm trying my best. And we'll get back on like the regular, like insane schedule in the new year. I promise. Yeah, Fair thinks she won the last fight. It was a split decision. Was going to take her sub. It got limited. They only prop that had its props. 2.5 million views in 2 days is nuts for a female. I think the Olympics should stop letting NHL players in. That's what most Americans say. Shout out to the Miracle team. Thank you so much again for the $2. Bro, got to meet someone of the Edmonton Oilers that came over to the New York Rangers in the 90s. Nice. It's not even a big claim at all. It's not even a big claim at all, dude. It really isn't. It's the greatest tournament in sports. I literally, like, there's people who've never watched hockey who join my streams and watch, and now they're, like, hardcore hockey fans. It is the greatest tournament in sports, and it's not even close. There's nothing on this planet that is close to the World Junior Championship. I could watch like repeat K1 World Max 8-man tournaments one night. Pride old school Grand Prix. Not even fucking close, dude. Not even fucking close. Latvia beat Canada. Drop the mic. Enough fucking said. Latvia, let that sink in, brother. Let that sink in. Latvia beat motherfucking Canada. Greatest tournament in sports. Greatest tournament in sports. Thank you so much for the $2. You guys are far too kind. This has been like a fucking train wreck of a stream. I'm sweating my balls off here trying to keep the rails, keeping the train on track, and you guys are donating. I really appreciate it. I'm so not worthy for donations in this stream, guys. Not even worthy for donations in this stream, given that it's going to be a short stream and we had connection issues, but I'll take it. Thank you so much. I am a psycho when it comes to junior hockey, though. I will say that. I'm one of those people. Yes, Scott started watching it. JVD started watching it. Other than UFC, Octagon was probably the MMA promotion of the year. I agree. I think Octagon had I would say the UFC had a terrible. I disagree. UFC had a terrible year. UFC had one of the worst years that they've ever had in the modern era, in my opinion. I think UFC had some really good cards, as they should. It's the fucking UFC, but I would say the UFC actually had one of their worst years. I would say Octagon had the best year as far as growth, as far as popularity, as far as fights, as far as making MMA history, hosting an MMA event at the biggest arena. So I would say that Octagon is promotion of the year 100%. Oh, nice. My dad's company used to deliver oil to a few of their houses. Wow, that's super cool. Dude, those 90s Rangers, they beat the Canucks in the finals, but they're a damn good team. And that has nothing to do with how it would affect Canada. Ever since Guru said in the chat once that she looked like Patty the Baddie in the face, can't unsee it, sadly. I don't see it. World Boxing Super Series is better tournament technically, but I wouldn't call it tournament style truly. UFC was decent. I think the UFC had one of the worst years they've had in the modern era, personally. I really feel that the UFC's biggest problem is overexposure. They have too many events. True, but they gotta appease ESPN. But I do agree with that. World Cup football is better. I still don't think it is. I think it's close, and I'm not even a soccer fan. I think it's close, but no, dude, nothing Okay, I shouldn't even say it's close because I said nothing's close. I would say that's one step down. It's World Juniors, everybody else. Super Series had Frog vs. Ward years ago. It was great. I think Sadari might sub the Serbian. Best tournament in all sports got to be the World Cup of Football Soccer. See, wholeheartedly disagree. You guys got to watch the World Juniors before you make that claim. Because I watch both. I have to go with football myself. I'm a football person. Fair enough. Debatable March Madness second, but I will say third. March Madness is up there, and I don't even like basketball. But that is true. March Madness is a fun tournament as well. The first round, anyways. As it gets later in the rounds, it kind of slows down. Agi Sadari, 18-5 as a pro. He's from the Netherlands, 31 years of age. He is 3-1 in his last 5 fights. Won his last fight against a 15-8 guy in Octagon. I believe, lost his Octagon debut against Keita. And that was the start of the tournament, right? That was the start of the tournament. He was coming from Cage Warriors and Eris. Pretty big name. He was a Cage Warriors champ at one point. 5 KO TKOs. Never been knocked out. 7 submissions. Only lost once via submission. His other 4 losses have been via decision. 1-1 in Octagon. 3-2 in Cage Warriors. And coming off a win against Kormas, which is actually a really good win. His opponent out of Serbia, Onjen Dimic, 8-2-1 as a pro. 2-1-1 in his last, or 2-0-2 in his last 5 fights. 4 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 3 decisions. 7-2 in Serbian Battle Championship, which is honestly a rising regional show. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Has fought some bare knuckle boxing, but overall just hasn't fought in the same Actually, you know what? He actually has some decent competition. I take that back. He's fought some decent guys in the last 2 years. And here we go. Right off the bat, Sadari takes him to the ground. Sadari gets on his back. Already with the hooks in. Look at that. Already with the hooks in, Sadari. Right back up to his feet, but Sadari holding on to the torso. 4 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. No, I really don't. I don't see it. Now, if she had a bowl cut, that would be a different story. 2024 has been such a bad year for the UFC. No way UFC needs less shows. Oh, yeah, I think so. Isha, it's the last MMA romantic. 4 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. Yo, what? $7 Canadian. I spent $120 on luxuries yesterday when I should have spent it on the City Life project. That is not true. Striking H. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support. This isn't even a deep stream. Sadari up on his feet right now, holding Dimic up against the cage, looking for that takedown. Thank you so much for the $7 Canadian, dude. Again, this stream is not worthy of donations, bro. We had technical issues. We started late. We're ending early. I just jumped on because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging until tomorrow's Ryzen stream. 3 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Thank you so much to everybody who's donating. You guys are far too kind, man. Like, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the whole 9 yards. Oh, nice knee by Sadari. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, Sadari. Getting turned around here. Dimic is now looking for the single leg, and he's pushing Sadari up against the cage. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. I'm speechless right now, brother. And this is a fucking stream where I have to talk. So thank you. Ref saying, let's work. Sadari is so good. This Dimic guy is getting bullied. UFC's been getting complacent. Who's winning in this one? Pretty close thus far. I say Sadari is so far up, and a nice slam takedown by Sadari right into side control. Yeah, I'll say Sadari's up halfway through this round. 1 hour of Octagon, got 217,000 on a stream. That's insane. Super complacent, hosting the first sporting event in the Sphere, regardless of how mid the entire crowd was. Like I said, there was like UFC 300, the Sphere, and then there was like a like 2 or 3 other like big shows that delivered, but the rest was, I'd say, overall a disappointing year for the UFC. 2 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. I'm not going to just say that those few really good big shows saved the UFC from getting that promotion of the year award. Octagon grew their promotion, made bigger waves, sold more tickets, sold out bigger arenas, and set an MMA record this year. I'm sorry, their organization of the year. 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock. And back up to his feet is Dimic. And again, Sadari's just bullying him here, man. Oh, big right hand by Sadari. Knee by Sadari. Another knee by Sadari. Another knee by Sadari. Blocking them is Dimic. Oh, big right elbow. Dude, Sadari looks straight up like an axe murderer right now. I'd rather quality over quantity. Still waiting for the city life / hockey from home hoodie crew neck. Well, the thing is, she came back. That's the thing. She came back. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. One minute. Oh, nice. A right elbow by Sadari. Get Sadari in the UFC. It's fighting. You need quality to get, or quantity to get quality. Peace, I'm out. Yeah, we're gonna have to add more merch to the store, anyways. That one I wanted to do because she actually pieced I'm out, but then she pieced I came back. 41 seconds on the clock, and Sadari just absolutely dominating Dimic right now. Damage wise, control wise, he's doing everything but getting on his back right now. But he does have the left hook in, landing some strikes to the side of the head. 25 seconds on the clock. You can't just guarantee barn burners because on paper it should be. No, that's true. That's true. I would just say overall there was just more disappointment than excitement for me. They had less events and better cards because they weren't spread so thin. 10 seconds on the clock. OKTAGON does still like what, 2 cards a month? Oh, so he's grabbing the cage. Cut off Sadari's fingers. Cut off his fingers. Love Sadari, but you grab the cage. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Is this too barbaric that if you grab the cage, either a angry virgin Brazilian nun who's in her 60s or 70s whacks the fingers with a ruler, or do you think that there should be someone who just cuts off the fingers and there should be a clause in the contract that says they should cut off the fingers? Because if one fighter gets their fingers cut off from grabbing the cage, I guarantee you no fighter will ever grab the cage again. Tongue firmly planted in cheek, by the way. And we are going into the second round. Round 2 coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Clear first round for the Wolverine. What a great win. What a great win. I am heartbroken. Fuck a ruler, you need a bamboo stick. Brazil. And 10-9 on all the judges' scorecards for Sadari, as it should be. Who wins the main event? I think Keita wins the main event personally. But you cannot count out Paradeiser, man. You just can't count him out. But I think Keita is going to win this one. So that means we can't make it because she has returned. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it all. 4 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Head covered to the fingers. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. High kick by Sadari as he's pressuring Dimic outside the center line. Ooh, nice left hand by Dimic. On OKTAGON, the one guy. Oh, big shot by Sadari. He just knocked down Dimic. With a beautiful left hand. Sadari looking to get in the top position here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Modified half guard side control. And look at this. Sadari trying to soften up Dimic to get the reverse guillotine. Now he's trying to posture up into side control. Trying to land those right elbows. 4 minutes on the clock. One guy taunted his opponent for missing a strike, making his hands like googles and showing that the kick went away. He immediately gets his back taken. I thought it was a tremendous performance. Looking for the rear naked choke here. And it is all over. Boom! Let's fucking go. Flawless. Who in the chat said he would get subbed? Who in the chat said that Dimic was going to get subbed? There was a few of you who said it. What a performance. I did not expect it to be one-way traffic like that. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. 2-fight win streak in OKTAGON, and he is asking for the title, bro. He's asking for the title. Holy shit. Tight choke. Didn't even have the hooks in. Probably in like, I would say hour and a half, 2 hours. Story put a clinic. It's over. He got the sub like I called. Can't believe it was plus 750 if I didn't get limited. Oh my God. Wow. Dominant performance by the Wolverine. Time for you to make a hockey channel just so I get hockey from home to be my #1 fan over you. No, I promise, Chris, and I know I said it last time I was going to get it done, but then like hockey from home came back and the joke was kind of ruined, so then I just like put it on the back burner, but we will give more merch options, which we have a merch store, guys. Like I never really advertise it because like it's Teespring or Spring, whatever it is. It's a print on demand site. The quality is okay for what it is. Like the quality is fine. I like how the darker hoodies, they use a different material than the white hoodies, which are a little bit thinner and breathe a little bit better if you like that. But I like kind of the harder material for hoodies. So anyways, it's okay stuff. We like barely make anything off it. That's what kind of sucks about these print on demand stores. It's like if you really want to push your merch and like use that as a revenue stream, you got to do it yourself and invest in it. We don't have the investment money, so we have it there. We make like, I think, $10 on every sale. So if you do want to support the channel, or $10 to $15 on every sale, I think. If you do want to support it and get some merch, by all means. I guess on the bigger items we make a little bit less, but on the smaller items we make a little bit more. I don't even know. Honestly, I haven't even checked the site in so long. But if you want some City Life merch, you can check it out if you want. CityLifeProject.com. I will add more like meme catchphrase and limited shirts and drops this season coming up. Okay, anyways, guys, I think this is a good time to end it for me. I'm going to catch up on the comments and then we'll head out. I did say that this was going to be a very short stream. I did say that I had a prior commitment here today and that I did want to show you guys some love and jump on and watch some OKTAGON with you guys. Let's go. Let's see. Who else is streaming OKTAGON? I think Hank's streaming OKTAGON. I'm going to catch up on your guys' comments and I'll send you his way because a friend of the channel is also streaming right now. A friend of the channel is also streaming right now and covering this event. Just promise me that you stay there and promise me that you write M1 Global, okay? But let me just quickly get through the comments and then we'll wrap this up. Sadari put on a clinic. Tight choke. Nah, I knew he was going to win when I saw the look in his eyes in the corner before the fight. I say if you eye poked your opponent more than once, fight, you get a finger and an eye taken out. Yeah, like I said, it's about 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, then continue the match. No, this is just commentary, my friend. This is just commentary. Endeavor is bad business for the UFC. You have a good one. Thank you. By the way, guys, thank you to all who donated. You are far too kind. You didn't need to do that. Justin with the $5. Temp Letter with the $2. Scott Young with the $2. Striking Ace with the $7. You guys are far too kind. Seriously. I will either stream Fight Circus and or Knockout tonight. If I'm not home before Fight Circus and I cannot find a stream for Knockout, then I will post the UFC picks and predictions as soon as it's done. And then we'll be live tomorrow, maybe for a general stream and then Ryzen. Yeah, I was watching Hank earlier. Can you rate other channels on YouTube like you can on Twitch? Yes. I have a good time at your friend's birthday. Yes, thank you guys. Again, I would be covering this whole event if it wasn't for me having a prior commitment. Thank you guys. And look, you guys, I cannot say this enough. You guys are absolute beauties. Thank you so much for all the support you show this channel. Go raid my boy. Go watch the rest of the show here. And don't forget to just type M1 Global. Literally copy and paste this in the chat. Copy and paste this in the chat. It's not my birthday, it's my friend's kid's birthday, but all the adults are celebrating. So there you go. Where Herb Dean at from the back sure would be dope. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Or Herb Dean. All right. You know what, Chris? We're going to sit down and we're going to have a brainstorming session and I'm going to give you some commish on all these great shirts ideas. Thank you so much, guys. All right. I got to run. Again, go to Hank's chat, tell him the City Life Project sent you, and M1 Global. It is very important that you write M1 Global in the chat. I'm going to tell him. All right, shout out to Hank, shout out to you guys. We will be back later tonight for some kickboxing if I can find a stream. If not, live for Ryzen tomorrow. Ryzen picks and predictions videos coming out in a few hours. You guys, I won't. I got to drive home. So I'm gonna be the one who's dishing out the drinks. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Smash that like button and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the event. Enjoy the rest of the fights here today. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we will see you for 13 hours straight of Ryzen. I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah.